Code Red selected.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Code Red, and I am back with another one. So listen, man, Hachi is officially out, and I'm sure people are exploring him, and I'm sure people are having fun with the character. However, he is being overshadowed with some controversy. So his release, has included the release of a stage, the Gemaji stage or temple stage, which was released along with him. And it has a price tag of $4.99. Now, some of you may be saying, okay, so who cares? What's the big deal? To an extent, I mean, sure, right? The only problem is people were expecting the stage to be free. And the reason that these people were expecting the stage to be free is because previously, with the release of Lydia, her release came with a stage. The beach stage? Yeah, the beach stage was actually free. So now people are a little bit confused and a little bit upset because they're basically were trying to follow what was seeming to be a trend um that has kind of been erased and refilled in. So let's look at something real quick. So Tekken 8 players are frustrated by the release of the new Gimaji Temple Stage DLC, which is being sold for $4.99 US dollars instead of being made available for free. The news has surprised the community as previously with the addition, here we are, of Lydia. The Seaside Resort stage was released as a free update for all players. All right. So Harada addressed the controversy and he pretty much gave an apology. And he basically said, I apologize to all the players for what had happened. And admitted the decision to release a paid stage DLC was a mistake. He says that from the beginning, it was made clear that the season pass would not include stages. Despite this, with Lydia's debut, the Seaside Resort was released but as a free update. Harada also explained that his current role at Bandai Namco has more to do with the development of Tekken 8 games, but that he will be rethinking that to ensure the community expectations are met. Now, I decided to go ahead and actually look up the package, and I looked this up on PlayStation Network. So I went and I looked up the Tekken 8 Deluxe Edition upgrade package. Okay, it's $39.99, and I decided to look at like what it all includes. So the deluxe edition upgrade package includes the following content: playable character year one pass, additional playable characters Eddie, Lydia, and Hayachi, and more. 3-day early access pass, access for DLC characters. You get the avatar skin, you get character costume, you get one costume per each playable character, equaling out to 32 total. All right. Does not include playable characters. Additional characters will not be available after launch, and this package does not include the game, obviously, right? So that is what you're getting for the additional price tag of $3.99 or $39.99. Okay. Nowhere in there do they speak about stages. So what Harada has said is fair. Um, but again, the issue is there there is no you can't okay, with the release of Lydia had a stage that was free. So it's like as Hahachi was released, it seemed like they should follow the same trend with having the stage be free. So I understand. Initially, I did not get it. I was like, okay, what's the big deal? But I see. And the more I think about it, when I did purchase Lydia, because I don't own the package. I did not buy the package. And I'll get into that in a minute because these are the reasons I don't buy these packages anymore. But yeah, Lydia, when I purchased her and we played, I mean, she came with the stage. And for me, I just automatically thought that the characters came with the stages. So This is the reason why I don't really purchase like the premiums, the deluxe packages and stuff. The only time I will purchase a package like that is if I am in full support of the game and I just want to support the franchise or the developers in general. So it's more so not an expectation for me, but more so just a support thing when it comes to all of this. Um, and this is why. I mean, because I feel like over the years, I used to always purchase the packages. I used to always, be fully invested, fully excited, want everything. Because I was just one of those people, I just could not stand a empty spot on any part of my screen. So I would purchase the biggest package I could because I wanted everything. But over time, as I've gotten older, as I became a father, a husband, you got to prioritize your finances. And you got to be careful what you buy. You got to read everything. And as time went on, I started to see that these packages, they were not um, always what I needed. And it became honestly a waste of money, whether it be, five DLC characters and only two of them I actually like playing, or, the costumes that they gave were just ugly and I didn't like them, anything like that. And I was just like, okay, well, it's wasted money. So I really just stopped purchasing them. I would just go as the stuff is released, what I like, I get, and I would just have to deal with empty spots on the screen, whatever. But this is why, guys. I think that with everything that's going on with this controversy, it is a messed up situation because, people were expecting what they were expecting. And even though, Harada stated that, there was no indication, never was there any documents or anything that's been presented to the public in which indicates that stages would be free, and that's fair. There was still a situation in which you did release a character with a free stage. So people you kind of gotta, I mean, man, it's a trend, and people just assuming it. And then on top of that, the bigger thing is that, man, people are spending 39.99. That's almost a whole damn game. That's almost another game. Like when you really think about it, that's almost like another game. People are spending that much money. And that was another issue that I had because I'm like, dang, I'm already buying 60 $70 game. And on top of that, I gotta spend another 40 $50. It's a whole nother game. And I mean, damn, they can't get a free stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of those things. And so I get it, man. It's frustrating, but this is where the power falls into you guys' hands. Us. We really have a lot of power in this because, you know, we're the ones who purchase this stuff. And when you become like, like I started doing, I'm just very cautious with what I purchase. Um, you make these companies realize like, okay, we gotta be more careful, we have to be more transparent, we have to make sure that the people that are actually purchasing our stuff understand what they're getting, and even just the quality of it improves because they know that we're just not gonna stand for whatever. So I think that you know we got to understand that we do hold a lot of power in this because ultimately if you don't purchase it, I mean, you don't purchase it. You don't have to get it. But even with that said, I do think that there's a responsibility with, Bandai Namco to make sure that they're just transparent with the stuff and help people to understand what they're really getting because it's nothing worse than somebody to like do you like this and you feel cheated out your money because I mean, I can see why people are pissed off about this. 4.99, I mean, it may not seem like a lot, but to some people, that's a hell of a lot. And everybody's circumstances and situations are different. And because of that, I think that people need to be more respectful in um, when people are, you know, going to be the consumers of this stuff, these people have to be a little bit more understanding of that and just help people to understand what they're really getting. So I get it. I definitely get it. I think that this right here is a situation that it'll fold over. Like today's news would be old and it'll be on to something new. But I do think that this is something that not only Bandai Namco needs to look into, but other companies as well when it comes to this stuff because DLC, I mean, the reality of it is has been becoming a problem a lot lately. Where has been a little bit of deception here, or just the quality of it hasn't been as good for the price tag that they're giving people. So I think that it is important that, not just Bandai Namco look at this, but also the other companies and see, you know, how can we do better. I just think that you got to keep this communication together, and you got to keep these relationships strong, and people are not having it right now. So I don't know, guys. All I can say is that, we just got to be careful with how we spend our money. Clearly, at the end of the day, these places, they're businesses. They're a business, so they're gonna do what they got to do to make their profit. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. For those who purchase the package, the deluxe edition or whatever the case may be, for those that didn't, for those that bought the stage, and for those who's like, I'm not buying that crap. How do y'all feel about all this? Let me know what your standpoint is, and hell, how's Hahachi? Y'all like Hahachi? I don't know. Let me know what's going on. But yeah, man, go ahead and get in that comment box, and let me know what's going on, how y'all feel about all this, man. But just thought I'll touch on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But Code Red signing out, man.
Code Red.